Hey yo, what's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of that boy, ETV. You already know, man, we are back on Black Ops 6, and it's funny, man. It's really funny, or the devs are funny. You know, more recently, one of the biggest discourse is the fact that Call of Duty has had a real big identity crisis, right? We've been getting all these random things like Beavis and Butthead, American Dad, Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, you know, all these crazy crossovers, right? And we don't understand it. Well, I get on today and I'm playing and I come on and there's an event going on, right? The event is the Nuketown Block Party. And as you can see here on the screen, they give us operator skins. Now, they are mannequins, right? So it's basically the mannequins from the Nuketown map that they now have as operators, right? But here's the thing. These are kind of goofy, right? Like, these are kind of goofy and would look kind of weird. But strangely enough, they actually fit the theme because they were already a part of the game. You took goofy, crazy things already in the game and just turn them into skins instead of taking things that have nothing to do with Call of Duty and just trying to interject them. And it's just weird because Call of Duty could have been doing this the entire time. Call of Duty has always had the ability to throw out, it wouldn't have to be 100% military sim skins. It could have been something similar to what we see in this event here. Maybe there were character models that you used on other maps similar to these mannequins that you can now turn into operators. Or you could just create original designs that are more in line with the theme and time period that we're dealing with for the game. Because every Call of Duty is a different time period, so it has to deal with both the theme and the time period of the game. It's crazy that now, after everything is going on, and the fact that a lot of players have kind of stopped playing, or at least playing regularly, you now give us an event and the rewards on it actually make sense. It's not crazy ass Seth Rogen. It's not crazy ass Beavis and Butthead. It's not something crazy like that. So we now know the devs are able to actually do this, and it just blows my mind that they were able to do this and they just been giving us that crap the entire time. Right? Now, speaking of the fact that I got on today, today's Monday, right? Why do I get on and in the bottom right, it says weekend double XP is still active for all three categories, weapon, profile, and I forgot what the other one is. I didn't know that Monday was a weekend. And again, so now Call of Duty is also showing that the player retentions are really getting bad. Either they're getting extremely bad or they're just low for what Call of Duty is used to. So they're trying to figure out a way to keep interest in the game. But I'll be honest with you, a double XP weekend isn't going to bring people playing the game. It's not. And at least you could be smart enough and just have it say double XP activated and not have it say weekend double XP. Like, again, that's another thing where we're talking about how there's very little attention to detail. And that's how we found out they were giving us AI photos when fingers weren't matching up, number of fingers, things placed in weird areas. So if they would just pay a little bit more attention to detail to stuff like this, that would just be nice, man. Also, not going to lie, when it comes to these queue times, I don't know about you guys, but now it's really starting to bother me that it takes my game forever to queue up. And we all know it's because of SBMM. But damn, why must I sit around all day waiting for you guys to finally put me into a match, just to put me into the sweatiest match possible, man? SBMM has made this game almost impossible to play solo without sweating your damn balls off. No matter what your skill level is, you will be matched up with people of similar skill to you. So every game you play is like a sweat fest. And not only that, now I got to sit around for 3 to 5 minutes waiting for the damn thing to load up just for me to get put into a match that I'm not going to enjoy because I have to sit leaning forward, focused in, game on, G fueled up. It's so crazy, man, that I would feel this way playing Call of Duty. I never thought that playing Call of Duty would be a frustrating thing to do. And then not only with the SBMM, don't get me started. So I've been playing nothing but face-off maps for the most part for these last few days. And these map designs, right? The way I want to know who in their right mind thinks that these map designs are good. So in the face-off mosh pit, you have game modes like HVT and Domination. We're just going to use these two game modes for right now, right? We saw in my previous video what happens when you have a map like Bullet, which is a train, and you try to play Domination. Basically, you're not playing Domination. You're playing capture, control the center. Because you'll never actually go get A or B. Because the other team's is always spawning on one side of the map. There's no other place to spawn. So we see who thought this was cool. And then in the background you see right now, I'm playing no, not in this background gameplay, I'm sorry. But in the game I was playing HVT, we're sitting on the boat and the HVTs are just sitting on each end of the boat. So the HVT's all the way in the back on each end of the boat. The teams are just defending. And the HVT never has to leave the back of the boat. Now, eventually the HVT dies and, people don't realize they're HVT. So they end up running around and getting killed. But if it's smart, like how my team was, my HVT never really died. Because he stayed in one place. But that's because map design is horrible in this game. So I don't understand it. I don't get who is okay in these things, but we definitely need something to go over, man. But let me know how y'all feel, man. How do y'all feel about the Nuketown Black Party event and the skins that we're getting in it? And do you feel like Call of Duty should have been giving us skins like this the entire time? Also, have you noticed the longer queue times and the double XP over there in the corner, man? Just take a peek at it and watch to see weekend double XP. And finally, do y'all agree with me when it comes to a lot of these face-off smaller maps, man? They're badly designed, don't understand, especially with the way some of these game modes play, man. Let me know down in them comments, and let's get a conversation started, man. But until then, I'm going to leave y'all off with the rest of this gameplay here in the background, and I hope y'all enjoy that, man. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter, and catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at DatBoy ETV. Now, catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
We're outmatched. Pull out. Fugitives remain at large. Hostile shooter.